Manchester United, a club that has defined English football for over a century. A club of legends, icons, and players who have written themselves into football history. But here's the question every fan debates. Who are the 5 greatest Manchester United players of all time? Today we're going to count them down, looking at their stats, their accomplishments, and the legacy they left behind. And trust me, by the end, you'll want to argue your own top 5 in the comments. Let's start with number 5, Ryan Giggs, the Welsh Wizard. Giggs made a staggering 963 appearances for Manchester United between 1991 and 2014, the most in club history. He scored 168 goals, won 13 Premier League titles, 2 Champions Leagues, 4 FA Cups, and countless other trophies. What made Giggs special wasn't just his longevity. It was the way he reinvented himself, from flying winger to composed midfielder. He was there at the very start of Sir Alex Ferguson's dynasty and was still there lifting titles more than 2 decades later. Few players in football history have had such a career. At number 4, Eric Cantona, the man who changed Manchester United's mentality in the 1990s. Signed from Leeds in 1992, Cantona only played 185 games for United, scoring 82 goals, but his influence was seismic. He won 4 Premier League titles in 5 seasons, along with 2 FA Cups. But more than numbers, Cantona gave United swagger. He brought confidence, arrogance, and that famous collar-up style that defined an era. Without Cantona, Sir Alex's early dominance might never have happened. He turned United into winners again. Number 3 is Paul Scholes. Known as the Ginger Prince, Scholes made 718 appearances, scoring 155 goals and assisting hundreds more that never made the stat sheet. He won 11 Premier League titles, 2 Champions Leagues, and was regarded by players like Xavi and Zidane as one of the greatest midfielders they ever faced. Scholes was the complete midfielder. His passing range was unmatched, his vision extraordinary, and his knack for scoring from outside the box was legendary. He wasn't flashy off the pitch, but on it, he was pure class. At number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo. His first spell at Manchester United, from 2003 to 2009, was breathtaking. He scored 118 goals in 292 appearances, won 3 consecutive Premier League titles, a Champions League in 2008, an FA Cup, 2 League Cups, and his first Ballon d'Or while wearing United red. Ronaldo transformed from a tricky winger into a goal-scoring machine, and by the time he left for Real Madrid, he was arguably the best player in the world. Even in his second spell years later, past his peak, he still carried United in key moments. Ronaldo may be more associated globally with Real Madrid, but his rise to superstardom began at Old Trafford. And finally, number 1, Sir Bobby Charlton, the heart of Manchester United. A survivor of the Munich air disaster in 1958, Charlton went on to become the symbol of the club's recovery. He scored 249 goals in 758 appearances, held the club's scoring record for decades, and led United to their first-ever European Cup in 1968. He also won 3 league titles and an FA Cup with the club. Beyond the numbers, Charlton embodied United's spirit. His leadership, dignity, and resilience turned tragedy into triumph, and his legacy is woven into the fabric of Manchester United itself. So there you have it, the top 5 greatest Manchester United players of all time: Giggs, Cantona, Scholes, Ronaldo, and Charlton. Of course, the debate never ends. What about George Best, Wayne Rooney, Roy Keane, or Dennis Law? They all have cases to be in the top 5, and that's the beauty of a club with such a rich history. There are too many legends to fit in one list. But here's the bigger point. These players didn't just win trophies, they defined eras. Giggs symbolized longevity. Cantona brought belief. Scholes represented pure footballing class. Ronaldo gave United global superstardom. And Sir Bobby Charlton embodied resilience and history. Together, they created a legacy that has made Manchester United one of the most iconic clubs in the world. So now it's your turn. Who makes your top 5? Drop your list in the comments below, and let's see if we can settle this debate once and for all. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more football history and analysis. Because at Manchester United, the past is legendary, the present is turbulent, but the future is still waiting to be written.